guys, welcome back to my channel. Another week, another video, and the mail guy just came in and he brought this little beauty.
Red eyes, strobe lights moving across the walls. You're looking like a movie star, but I don't know just what you are. Seems like you're type to be on the floor.
Now right off the bat, the packaging for this palette is really pretty. It has a nice pink packaging with a nice kind of hold right there. I do have light medium complexion, so I purchased the Daria palette. Now this palette retails for $89. Right off the bat, really expensive for just a blush and a highlight palette. But Natasha Denona makeup is quite expensive. I never really understood why. This is my first purchase from Natasha Denona, so we are going to try this together and see if it is worth $89. Now the first thing when I took this out of the packaging, I was very surprised because it is really hard plastic, which I was impressed by. It's not kind of like the tin type of plastic that I thought it would be. Like the Huda Beauty lip palette, this one comes in a tin packaging. This one is not like that. This comes with a really hard, nice plastic. It is all baby pink, just really gorgeous color. And also the wording over here, if you can see, it has a nice glow to it, which has a really nice touch. Alright, so let's go ahead and dig into the palette and apply it onto my face. So I did go ahead and do all of my makeup. Let's go in with some blush and highlighter. This palette is actually supposed to be layered on, so we're going to try and use the whole entire palette. Alright, so I'm going to start off with a clean beauty blender, and I'm going to go into the blush right over here, the cream blush. Just taking a little bit on there. Okay, it is quite pigmented. Now, I don't normally like cream blushes just because I feel like they're always patchy, but it's like this one seems to be going on very nicely. There's no patchiness there. It's going on matte, which is very important. You don't want a cream blush that has a highlight to it. Now you can use the colors alone in the palette, so you could kind of just put a little bit of that blush and be done. But like I said, I'm going to layer it just the way it's meant to be used. We're going to layer all the colors and see what it looks like. Alright, so that's the blush. Very pretty, not patchy at all. It does go on matte, which is great. So let's try the blush, the powder blush. It's down here. Just going to pick up a little bit. Let's see if there's, ooh, yeah. Definitely some fallout right there. Just go in. Just apply a little bit of that. Again, no patchiness. This applies on very nice. This one does have a little bit of shimmer, although I wonder if it's just the shimmer from the other colors of it. It looks very pretty. Now for the exciting part, the actual highlight. So we're going to start with the glow cream right over here, and then we're going to apply the powders on top of that. So let's go on with this using my beauty blender. Oh, this is really pretty on its own. I almost feel like I don't even need another highlight on there. You see that? It's not extremely strong, but I know for a fact the other ones are definitely going to be blinding. But again, you could use this all by itself. Kind of during the day type of look, because you definitely don't want to use a blinding highlight during the daytime. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the Extreme Glow on top of that cream highlight. Going in on top of that cream highlighter. Ooh, really pretty. Alright, so this is extreme. It really is. If you're someone that does not like that kind of in-your-face highlight, this palette is definitely not for you. Later, I am quite excited to use this one over here, but instead of using it just on the high points of my face, I'm going to dab a little bit onto my brows. Ooh, it's really pretty for sure. Okay, you can even use this as a highlight to your eyeshadow as well. Kind of gives a really nice kind of highlight to any shadow, I think. It doesn't matter what color you put on there. What I like about this also is not chunky, although I know this one's going to be quite chunky, so we'll see how it performs on the face. But the other ones are very finely milled, so you don't see that chunkiness. I'm going to go in again with this one. This time I just want to put it a little bit on my cheek where I put the blush, kind of to intensify that blush just a little bit. You guys see that highlight? My goodness. I don't think I have a highlighter that's this blinding. It just catches the light so perfectly. And this is the diamond powder. This is the final color on there. I'm kind of afraid of using this just because it's such chunky highlight, which is something that I don't normally like, but let's give it a go and see how it goes on. So using my highlighter brush again, going to this. Whew. Oh my goodness. Now that is a highlighter. I don't know if you guys saw the video on YouTube for this palette that Natasha Denona took out, but they were kind of piling that highlight on there, and honestly I understand why, because it's actually fun. It really is. It's super fun to just put on that highlight, and what I like about this palette is the more you layer on, it doesn't kind of get chunky either. It just blends really nicely, and I'm honestly really surprised.
A few moments later.
I've had this highlighter and blush now for about 6 hours, and it is extremely glowy. It's staying put. I don't see any blotchiness still, which is such a good thing. Definitely impressed by this palette for sure. So I'm just having a lazy day today. I have a day off from work and I'm just sitting here reading a novel. Today I'm reading Red Queen. I really am liking this series. There's 3, I believe, in a series. So highly recommend it for those readers out there. It's such a great book. I've had this highlighter and blush on all day, so I thought I would sit down and give you guys my final thoughts. I definitely enjoyed using this product, especially that cream blush. I have never used a cream blush that really blended into the skin very nicely and also layered on powder very nicely as well. I really enjoyed the highlight. As you can see, it's quite long wearing. You can still see it through right now, even though I've had it on for about 10 hours. The only downside to this palette is it is strictly a pink palette. So I do wish that it has some warmer tones. Maybe instead of having 2 highlighters that pretty much look very similar, maybe if they had another blush color that's a little bit of a warmer tone. That way you can mix and match and have different looks rather than strictly pink. Other than that, I really enjoyed using this product. I will definitely be using this in the spring and summertime quite a bit. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.